That's funny. Okay, cool. And we're off. The very first few seconds of the live stream. And we're off. All right, cool. Do. Okay. Goose Faba. Hi Olivia. Am I a little dark? Or is that just my computer? Yeah, it's my computer being light dark. All right, Olivia, Leanna, and Katrina. First three in here. Let's go ahead and mark them down real quick. Wow, words. Do not save that. We need two real pretty peeps. That's empty. We got the first three. Hello. We got Olivia. Simone. We've got Leanna Lowry. Hello, darling. Leanna Lowry. And then we've got Katrina Exton. Perfect. Those are the first three. Welcome in. Hi, Southern Red Fox. Hello, Bookmark Bells. What up, homie? Samantha Henderson. Hello. Hi, Sally. Hi, Mama Walsh. Dawn. Hello. Hi, Marissa Nichols. Welcome in. You're darker than normal. I thought so. Okay, let me fix it. Hard to tell sometimes. Darker than normal. That's pretty good. Let's see if that fixes things. Is that better? That's Hexdo to user. I didn't make the first three. Heck no. Is that better? Or should I be a little bit lighter? I can be lighter too. I'll give you all 30 seconds to respond to that. Thanks. It's Kexto to you, sir. Dang. Hey, ma'am. He's been in the tanning bed? No. Yes. Hi. How goes it? Nice cup, thank you. Oh, it's got Minnie Mouse on this side. We got Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. Need to be lighter? Even lighter? I can get a little lighter. Here, let me look it up a little bit. Let's see. I'll take y'all's word for it one more time. I don't like that light. Turn that one up. This one up. We'll see how that looks. That takes away the blue a little bit when you do that side. But takes away the blue. Does that look better? Or should I go back to the old one and then we're gonna get started? Yeah, no hard feelings at all, Southern Red Fox. I'll go run over there after this. If I have energy. Perfect. Cool. Right on. Right. Cool. I enjoy the darkness. Okay. So that wasn't me. That was somebody else. You have to be creeped out by the medium today. Guys, she's been following since spreadsheets and like random number generators. Who remembers that? Who in here remembers that? I didn't even remember that. What? Spreadsheets. Like a real IT nerd. Spreadsheets. And random number generator. That's some legit randomized stuff right there though, you know what I mean? You see? You got four I do, me, haha, no way, LOL, and then someone else raising their hand. So yeah. Alright, well, alright. We're crew. I love it, can't wait for her reading. Dude, end of this month is 2 years. Yeah. We just hit the 2-year mark for me on TikTok in general in August sometime. I don't even know when I started in August. It was kind of like anticlimactic. I went on, I read 3 people. January will be 2 years for you. Wow, had the loyalist few years. Like, yeah, it's really just I don't know what it is, but thank you. It is crazy to think about. I don't know what inspires y'all to be so loyal, but I do appreciate it. Like for real, I do. When I give back as much as I can, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe it's because y'all see my heart. Anyway, we've got Sam here. Sam's looking for her dad, looking for her father. So do a prayer and jump into that. So God willing, that'll work out for her. Can you say something to them, Sam?
Hello.
Perfect. I think raise up your volume just a little bit. Can you try one more thing for me, Sam?
Sure. Hi, I'm excited.
Okay. It's more than viewers. I think everyone has friends. Yeah, it's a community for sure. It's definitely evolved into some like a safe space where we like I don't know, it's just spirit led and fueled and love filled and like it's definitely more of a community feel than it is just watching something or performing something for you guys over and over again. Um, it's definitely more there's more emotion behind it than that. So, but I definitely appreciate y'all being here, like for sure. This is the life's work. I can't live without this, basically. So uh, I'm glad y'all enjoy it because I'd be doing it anyway. Like I would have to, like I'd have to do it no matter what, even if everyone hated it. So I don't know who I'd do it on, but you know, hey, maybe here or there. Okay, okay. Alicia Page. Hey, Moss. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna dive in. God willing, this will work out. I think that we have a pretty good chance, but you know, leave that up to spirit. I'll do what I always do and do the best I can for her, and that's just the name of the game, right? So, a warm, compassionate, non-toxic space, the kindest on the interwebs. We aspire to be a safe space, for sure, for sure. Just the type of place I'd want to be in, basically. Shocking. Okay, let's get this party started. She's been so patient with me, guys. She's been on Zoom with me for since 8:15, just looking at my stupid head. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm just kidding. But but I like it. Nice. Yeah, there's only 20 people in that small audience. For as many tickets I've been giving away, that's hey, you can have up to 88 in those. So definitely, if you're going to book your small audience, you want to book the next one, the one that's coming up versus ones in the future, because those I'm kind of like pushing out those free tickets and filling that one up just because it challenges me to be more scared. I don't do well with public speaking. Um, my mom's calling me. I'm gonna say live on YouTube. Yeah, you don't just ignore mom, dude. Check. What was I saying? Oh, the small audience. Yeah. So there's only 28 people, but I do it because they scare the shit out of me. Like I literally am scared of public speaking. This isn't quite public speaking to me. I know it's very public and people will watch it. It's fine, but it's not the same. Like if I had like 10 people looking at me, because I see your eyeballs, right? But if I had like 7 more sets, probably, I would freak out. Like it's just how I operate. So it's me doing those over and over again. 9:28 is the earliest you could book. Um, there's one. The one on 9:28 is good, Monica. So that means you paid for it because there's one every other. So every 2 weeks I do a small audience. One is paid for only, $20 a ticket. and the other one is free giveaway only. But you can also pay $30 a ticket for that. I did that to inspire people to pay the 20. If they're gonna pay money, I'd rather pay the less price and be the only ones there. But if they really want to buy, sure, right? I had to put a number on there just to like be there, right? Um, but the $20, so you booked the $20 one, which should have even lower viewership because I don't give any tickets away to the paid ones. I want everyone who paid to have the equal shot as everyone else who paid, not to be saturated by a bunch of ones I gave away to people. Like I just didn't think didn't feel right, so I separated those out. So every 4 weeks you have a paid one only, $20 for 2 hours, and every 4 weeks you have a free giveaway one that you can buy into if you want to, but that's not what that was designed for, basically. If that makes any sense. We gotta set up my time on the TV screen still. Did I give you a code? Jimbo, send me a message on Discord and I'll get you squared away if you don't have a coupon code. I have one that's active right now I can give to you. Okay, so we're still in Red Fox gonna be up to. Or Diane or Kexto. Excuse me. Okay, anyway, without further ado, guys. It's not what we came on here for. It's been 11 minutes already. We've been talking about this shite for 11 minutes. Sam, you were supposed to ring the bell after 5.
Well, here we are.
Hey, honey, I found you. Yeah, I texted you. Yeah, you found me. I'm here. I'm here, Mama. I'm here. Sorry, I'm almost there. Okay, let's go. Shall we? Shall we dance? Oh, yes, you did give me a code. We'll DM you. Okay. All right, cool. So we can go from this, and then we go over to the ghost hunt that Joseph James is doing. So if I have time and energy. So here we are. Apparently the spirit box has been saying my name over there, asking for help and stuff. So we'll pivot after this. Okay? Oh, Mama says miss you, baby. I miss you too, Mama. Okay, let's go. Shall we? Shall we dance? Like we dance? Oh, same time. I like it. Okay. I have one new here. Hi, Tay Bucks. Welcome in. We're just about to get into Samantha's reading. We're very happy to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Can we find out? Can one of the mods find out how Tay Bucks found out about us? I'm gonna dive into this, but I'd love to know. I'd love to know how. Yes, I heard it call your name. Oh, interesting. He just got client feed crossover. He's got some takers. Okay, look, we got work to do. Let's get into Sam's. Hopefully we'll help her pull her dad through, give her some beautiful messages, and move along. Mod's getting codes I don't know about. I'm jealous. It should have been in the Discord chat. But are you in the Discord mod chat? Question mark? I don't know. Hey, look, let's not talk shop. Let's get into this. Samantha's here. Let's go. Welcome everyone, and let's hopefully have a beautiful night together. I'm gonna pray, set the intention. We'll get this party started. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, God, in Jesus' name. Please put a bubble of white love, light, protection around every single person that's inside this room that comes and goes throughout the night, around myself and Samantha as well, and around everyone, my cat, etc. in my house. Please put inside my bubble only information that's pertinent, important, and accurate, over 99% accurate. I pray that you allow all my spirit guides, archangels, angels, my grandmother, God, Jesus, any and all beings of white light, love, energy that you wish to work with me and through me to allow them to do so at this time. I pray to be your humble servant and messenger, and only give the message you'll have Sam receive at this time. Please stop my mind, stop my thoughts, stop my sensations, and only have me experience that which you will have me deliver as messages from spirit. Please help me help her, give her whatever information she needs to move in whatever direction she's supposed to go. Please, please, please allow her father to come in if it so pleases you, and if he's able to and willing and wants to, please allow me to give her some messages or whatever she needs to move forward at this point in this stage of the game. We trust that you know what's in our best interest, and this will work out perfectly according to your will and your plan. But I do ask that, if you would, Please help me give her peace as she leaves here tonight, and help everyone else here, experience this phenomenon as well, just knowing a little bit more of their friends and family too are okay on the other side. Please help me help her. Give her whatever information she needs. I already said that part, but I mean it. So please just help me do this for her if it pleases you. And thank you so much for all the readings that you've inspired me to do, and for bringing me to the people that need me the most, and for bringing this community together. And just thank you for all of it. I feel very blessed, humbled, and grateful. So thanks. I love you. Thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, let's go. I mean, YouTube Live. That's awesome. Taybucks found me on YouTube Live. I didn't even know YouTube Live had a searching algorithm. But that's cool. That's cool. We just made partner on YouTube. We've got really cool stuff on YouTube, Tay. So hope you check it out, and check out our TikTok as well. I do a lot of free readings on TikTok, and I read from the room there. There's a 30-second delay on YouTube Live, which is why I have to have people up in the screen. And I saw somebody else ask about it as well. It's Lauren Spivey. I will pick somebody at the end of this to replace this one, right? As long as this one works out and everything, I'll call on somebody to replace this place basically, and get you set up with a code for you to schedule yours and get on the wait list and everything for that. So hang tight if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise, I do read people on TikTok. You forever going to YouTube Live too. Interesting. Yeah, Lauren. Thanks. I've been trying for months. No luck. Sam, how long have you been trying to get a reading from me?
2 years.
2 years?
About. Yeah.
So there's a saying we have around here that says if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're bound to get a haircut. Homegirl was like persistent at the barbershop. Like, yeah, just saying. So don't lose hope. And when it's time, you know, you'll find yourself in front of my silly head. Okay? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to that spot and let's go. But thank you for your patience and thank you for being here. We appreciate it. And for being a part of the magic that helps other people. You know? Okay, we're looking for Dad. God, just need please switch more consciousness. Get me up there. It's kind of like thinking Jesus name, right? Then I totally squirreled Leanna. Thank you for that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I think that's him, but I'm not sure because I'm not in the right spot yet. Thank you. All right, let's go. Please open the doorway. Allow her dad to come in. Close the doorway. I don't allow her dad to be here. Push everyone else out this time. There's another guy here too. Push everyone out besides her dad. Allow her dad to be here. And for father, son, for father, son, father, son, father, son, for father, go away. Father, father, son, father, 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 father. Please down my line. Give me one just a sec. Sam's father. Okay. Okay, I'm picking up on feelings first, so we're gonna go with that. I'm getting a very stubborn energy. I'm getting a kind of like a feeling, definitely stubborn with like didn't want to go to the doctor, didn't want to get checked out, didn't want like it's like this thing snuck up on him because he didn't get checked out and he wouldn't like there's yeah, and it feels like a faster passing because of that, just because like you didn't have as much of a heads up on it because he literally was stubborn as hell and wouldn't get checked out.
Yes.
And it's like by the time this was discovered, it was too late. And there's something like 2 days. Does this make sense?
No.
Okay. Your father. I don't know your father's energy. Is this what this is? I'm going in with just the feeling because like the images, the hearing, none of that stuff is like sharp right now. It's not going away. It's like onset to passing is 2. I think it's 2 days. It's like 2 connected there somehow. Mom's still alive?
Yes.
She the one with the really curly light hair?
Yes.
Is she mad at him for not listening to her?
Yes.
Uh-huh. I think I screwed the pooch on that one. Did he have like weird sayings like that? Like he would say things like that?
Maybe.
What? So I do feel multiple systems involved in this, multiple organ systems. I feel like there's something in the abdomen that causes issues that have dire consequences to his respiratory and like circulatory system, so heart and lungs.
Yes.
So this feels like, but it feels like it started like there's some sort of stress that's put on from the lower abdomen that caused the other stuff to happen. Does that make sense?
It's possible. Yes.
Right. Didn't check himself. Right. Okay. So there's that. It's very much the product of living the way I want, eating the way I want, drinking the way I want, like doing the way I want. This is very much like this caught up to me, basically.
Yeah.
Do you have a brother?
Yes.
Is he older brother?
Yes.
By like 2 years or something, 2 or 3 years?
Uh, Around 9. Yes.
Is there an R name connected with him, or is there a reason I'm getting Ray around that?
R. No.
No worries. I'm not sure what Ray is supposed to signify. It's not a common word for me to say. You've never heard me say it in the live stream in my life, so I don't know where it came from. I know where it came from, but I don't know what that means. This guy feels like tough love. A little tougher on him, a little not as tough on you, but still tough love.
Yeah.
I actually feel like it's a little overboard with him sometimes. So, just know that's being acknowledged, and regret for getting a little carried away or being a little angry or just that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't want you to respond. Just leave it there. Let's move on. Everything about this points to was he a drinker?
Yes.
I'm seeing like three different things that are like pointing to it. You know what I mean? So, okay. I am like he's just thankful you forgive me and love me feeling here. So, and that's to everybody, by the way. It's like the whole immediate family. Okay. Um, some more than others, but whatever. But here we are, right? Yeah, your mama feels mad still. It's not all bad. I mean, there's a lot of love there between them. It's hidden behind a lot of hurt. Um, but there's a lot of love there. Otherwise, these emotions wouldn't be as strong as they are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. So I'm seeing like a movie ticket stub, right? So I don't know if your mom's the sentimental type that has a box full of things from when they dated, or like, or what this is, or I don't know how else to take that because this feels like from courtship, like, or why he's showing me like a movie theater ticket stub. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to mean, man. The thing that would make the most sense is if she has some memorabilia from when they were younger and she has been going through it and like just kind of like processing like that. But the message behind it's like trying to encourage her to remember the good times, right? Because things were tricky for the last several years. Everything that he's showing me, it's like the last 3 years were tricky for their dynamic. Because there's a lot of like him not doing what he says he's going to do, her getting frustrated with him, and then just like just being in that. Okay. Anyway, see the I just got the R name. Is your dad an R name?
No.
That just came in again. Just came in again. 1 second. Hopefully we'll be able to place it. I'm not sure what you're supposed to try and make me think that's a strike one for you though, sir. Because you made it look like that was you, and I know it means something, but that's not good enough for me. So I have to Spirit, get as close to me as possible. Team, pull us together as perfectly as possible. Listen to them, sir, please. It'll make this better. We'll get these words across and say exactly what you need to say. Okay. I am getting the way this is coming in is saying like his style was firm but fair, generally speaking, and like it's like what was the second part, sir? There was love. But there's like it's like dutiful and obedience. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this. I don't know how to describe what the heck I'm hearing. What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
I'm asking them.
Okay.
Sorry. I talk to myself like a crazy person sometimes. Only when it makes sense do I not look like a crazy person. And I'll do it every other time. Woohoo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm super hot, so I know he's interacting with me. If I'm misunderstanding him, I'm misunderstanding him. It's like duties, obedience. It's got a very like old-fashioned like it's kind of like a firm Christian feel to it. I'm not understanding you, sir. Let me make sure I'm seeing him correctly. Can you get close to me? I'd like to see you. All right, is this the guy with the receding hairline with like the very short brown hair?
No.
Okay, who's that guy? Because this guy's invaded since the beginning. So okay, and then I got another guy here who looks older. He's got salt and pepper, and it's wavy, and it's like kind of messy looking. Like it comes about down to here, kind of just like messy. That's medium, low, heavy set, like build. You know who that is?
That might be Dad.
Okay. Now this other gentleman with the other gentleman's in his early 50s, okay, like 53, with the dark hair, receding hairline, almost like a widow's peak situation going on, with dark, it's almost buzzed, very short hair. This might be on mom's side, and it's probably be on the same level like uncle or for my best guess is that he's up over here to be
On Mom's side.
correct.
No, I don't know.
No worries.
I don't know that person.
It wouldn't shock me if this was an R-name person and they'll hit you later. Would not shock me. Okay? But neither here nor there. I don't know if this is like a cousin, a friend, or what this is, but how see, I tried clearing him away multiple times. At the beginning, you know how I was like, no, step back, move, move, move. It's the same Widow Peak guy that kept coming forward. He kept messing with me, messing with me. And I'm going to give him the space to at least describe him and say who he is. But if he's going to interject, like, I can't control him, right? So, I could, but it wouldn't be serving the purpose of this first spirit. It wouldn't be of service to spirit like they want me to be, I don't think. Okay, so Kit. Who's Kit? Kit? I don't know. This person over here is talking about a Kit or something. That is. Okay. Let's move on. So let me get her dad clearly. Now that we've separated you, great. Can you stay over there? Because I'm trying to talk to this one person. I mean, okay. Okay, cool. Not cool, but so gentlemen, dad's energy, very unexpected, very quick, correct?
Yes.
Like, is this cardiac arrest?
Sort of.
Roger that. Okay, cool. Because that's how this feels. This feels like 1 second I'm here, next second is traumatic for everybody around, right? Okay. Okay. Talking about Joey. I just heard Joey. Who said it? I'm just gonna say the name because I heard it and just leave it there. What okay, this is a little messy. Some of that was him, some of that was me. Okay, because I'm not as hard as that was. Okay, so okay, we'll figure this out. All right, thank you for being here. Thank you for staying back for us to have this communication, please. Should have just given you your space at the beginning because I knew you were going to be a problem. Okay, lesson learned. Cool, moving on. Growing as a medium every single time. What else you got? There's a hound. There's like I'm seeing almost like the dog from Fox and Hound. You know that dog?
No.
You know what I'm talking about or no?
No.
You've never seen Fox and Hound?
I did, but I don't remember what it looks like right now.
I just bought a T-shirt with Fox and Hound on it because you know I'm a maniac for graphic tees, and It's just it's a light brown dog with white tips and like droopy ears, basically.
Okay.
He's bringing up this hound. There's a hound dog that he's bringing up with droopy ears. That's like over there, like in spirits, like it's round. So was he in his 60s?
Yes.
Was 63, 64?
Yes.
Thank you.
Around there.
He's a big guy for acts of service. He feels very handy. Like did he do woodwork?
He was he did a lot of like
Because he like
hand-on
it's
stuff.
like he builds things and fixes things as a way to show his love for you. Like he's like, here, look what I made you, or look what I did for you. I did this thing. Here, check this out. Isn't this cool? You know, that sort of feeling. You know, I'm very proud of it too. Particularly towards mom, to be fair.
Okay.
Um, what she got? Stuck my mind. I'm interjecting if I don't want to. Yes. She got this. Mm, mm. This guy's a very logical person, very rational, um, very supportive of like your goals and ambitions and things of that nature. So
Mm-hmm.
he's still very supportive, like, you know, you can do whatever you want to. I believe in you. You've got, you know, um, he's looking out for you, that sort of feeling. Um, And I do feel like he's very protective, but it's like he watches you, lets you make your own mistakes, doesn't like it, but he's watching very intently, you know, over situations, you know, especially when it comes to relationships and stuff. Like he would like be protective, very mindful, paying attention, lets you explore and like do, but doesn't like it and like is watching very closely. They'll be like, you know, like it's like just protective, just very protective, but not at the expense of you getting your own bumps and bruises, basically.
Okay.
You have another brother?
This one.
Just one. Why does he say the boys can do whatever they want? That was pluralized. That was pluralized. They say things a certain way for a certain reason. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean unless there's just some old fashioned, I call it misogyny, but like the world's so uber sensitive nowadays. I don't know. I misunderstood you probably. There's definitely a double standard there, though. You understand that?
Yes.
What do you have? Tell me what can you tell me that makes her Okay, from everything that I'm getting here, if I'm understanding this correctly, the way this is coming in is like is that there's acts of service, but also time. Like if you needed him, he was there for you. If you had an issue, he was helping you with it. Like there was time spent, like time spent. This is how he expressed his love for you. Does this make sense?
Sort of.
All right. Let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly, okay? The way that this is coming through to me is that the words are hard to come by, okay? The words of like everything are hard to come by. So what I'm able to do is do acts of service. I'm able to show you I love you by being there for you, by driving a couple hours to come help you with something. Like there's stuff like I don't know whatever this is, acts of service, a tie with time connected to it. Like however that is. Like
Okay.
I don't because I feel like the words are hard to come by, right? There's not a lot of words of affirmation. There's not a lot of I love you. There's not a lot of soft talk coming from this gentleman. So I'm like, okay, but he wants me to express that he loves you. I'm like, okay, great. That sounds great. I think that's great, but I need you to give me that with something because I'm not just going to say, hey, well, by the way, this guy says he loves you. That's not how I operate. You know that. And so I'm like, so give me something to validate that it's you who is saying this, right? Which I was like, well, I mean, I would show her by doing things and by like going to help her out, da da da. Like he's like making this case for the sparing times he did this stuff, right? But it's still there. But
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The way you just said it makes sense.
cause I do feel like he gives a shit, but I also feel like he's caught up, like, lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Got you, got you. Okay. Uh, there's a wish that he had spent more time on everybody else and less time on just himself. So I think we're starting to have a breakthrough. It's almost like spiritual psychology, you know? Um, like, oh, okay, and how does that make you feel? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. It's like because they're human, right? Like, I mean, some people grab spirits like at really high levels. I grab like the lower end of spirit, I think, and I think they have more humanistic characteristics for my readings than they do for other people. I think it's just the way it is. I think it's just like the vibration I grab to or something. Because I'm like, I'm hanging out down here over here with these haunted places too. So like I'm kind of on the lower realms of it. I can still grab spirit, but it's like the bottom fringes of it all where they're still very human and kind of annoying. So, um, so working with them is a little bit different for me than it is for other mediums, which is fine. I think I'm finally getting it though, because other people they have different processes, and the spirit seems to act so proper for them. And I'm like, dude, I know I have it, but mine don't act like that. Anyway, okay, um, so what do you like? Now we're making a breakthrough, man. Let's talk about this. Gotcha. Okay, let's not talk about that. What else you got? Okay, he's talking about struggles. He said, what he did well. I kept the roof above the head, right? Got a little shaky there for a little bit though. Did there's some times of very very shakiness where there wasn't almost a roof above the head. Like there's shakiness there from like um lack of motivation or lack of ability to go out there and work or something. There's something going on here. There's a stretch for him that there's struggle bus on his end where you barely scraped by as a family but got through it or whatever that is. Um, He's acknowledging that, and that was like right around your preteen time or something. Is that tracking?
Okay.
You know what that is?
Uh, mm, I maybe don't know, but maybe other people know.
Roger that. We'll leave it for that future
Yeah.
validation of what that is, because this is like not working, unable to work, unwilling, like
I mean, there was a time, just not preteen, that comes to my mind.
it's more of an unwillingness than an inability. It's like choosing other things instead, and just kind of being like bummed out about it or something. I don't know. And it's weird because like I'm bummed about the product of my own choices, which is kind of strange. It's kind of a bizarre thing to be experiencing without like seeing exactly what it is. I don't really quite understand that logic, but I hope that makes sense, basically. Okay. What else you got, sir? It's a little sarcastic. And by a little sarcastic, I mean he's very sarcastic. He's like uh I couldn't come here singing, dancing, and skipping on rainbows. They know that isn't me, right? So it's like he's just being very sarcastic with me right now. So he's coming in as this rough sort of character because he was this rough sort of character. If he comes in as this, oh, but I love you so much, and I'm this and this and this, and you're like, nah, man, like that's nah, man, like not in this universe. You know what I mean? Like, um, so this is kind of how he's making me feel about that. Um, I do get like I do get that he was tired towards the end of his life, just tired of the BS, whatever that's about. Um, I do feel like he did a lot of manual labor or a lot of stuff that was very hard on his body. So there's a lot of aches and pains and just dull things going on, and it's just exhausting to feel that day in and day out. So he's just kind of tired. Um,
Yes.
It's primarily in the back. He's got some stuff going on in his hands. I'm getting directed to his shoulders. I'm getting directed to his knees. This is like all over the place. So he like
Yes.
I don't know. This is definitely indicative of manual labor over time, you know?
Yes.
And it's not even just like the lower back, it's like the whole back. So it's like upper, lower, middle, like I can't get a break anywhere on it, right? Um, And the only reason he's up and moving around is because he's stubborn as hell. But you'll hear him complain about it. Some excuses for the. Is this whiskey? Is that what this is?
Uh, it's probably all relative.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah.
Whatever it says. It might be Scotch, but I don't. He doesn't seem like a Scotch guy. He seems like a whiskey or like a bourbon guy. But it wouldn't stop him from putting on a couple rocks. Anyway, and like the precise number of rocks. So anyway, moving on. Um, I think it's two rocks. Anyway, whatever. What a what a what I said, what does she need to hear from you? Like he's talking about, she needs to hear I love her. Because I ain't say it much. It's interesting. It's like he struggled as soon as you're able to understand him. He struggled communicating. Like he's better with babies than he is with like, or better at communicating to babies because they can't understand him or something. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to fact check that with mom.
Okay.
If it's like if he was able to say I love you to the baby, but not I love you to the teenager, you know what I mean? Like what that's about. What the heck that's about. Or if I'm completely misunderstanding that. What so you live by oh you live by yourself?
Do I live by myself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just didn't want to ask from live stream, but for that tracks. Like besides your dog, but I knew that, so I admitted it. You know what I mean? Um, okay, so I am hearing loud and clear. You're still seeking approval, or seeking his approval. There's, or at least that's what he's saying. There's this need of approval, and I. So what's interesting? So he's acknowledging that this isn't something he could say in life. He's acknowledging that this is not like you wouldn't have heard this from his mouth. What I'm about to say to you would not have heard. Okay, so there's that. Okay, but um, it's like, okay, what was it again? This is really strange. Okay, so the way this feels, and he moved on, so hopefully we'll circle back to what he had said before. I'm sure he will because that's just how they operate. But he had said something about like he cycled between telling you, oh, you should do this, this, and this with your life, and then being completely nonchalant and completely like out of the whole situation, like not even like paying attention to what the outcome is. You know, it's like, oh, you should do this and this and or you should do this. Maybe you be a nurse. Maybe you do this. You know, and then just like kind of like checks out and it's like not even involved in like, are you going to do that? You know, so like
Yeah.
there's like this polar like which one is it? But it's both, right? And I'm like, okay, got you. Good talk, right? And so there's that. There's an element of that sort of confusing confusion for me going on because I get both these polar opposites happening simultaneously, right? But then also, okay, can we get back to what you were saying before though? Okay, this really just want they really just want you to do whatever makes you happy, right? Um, so and oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. So really want you to do whatever makes you happy. There's some pieces that are missing. I think they're missing on your own internal level first, before they're missing on any external thing. Like I think there is a outward search for something to fill the hole that only inward work can fill, right? To start with. And there's this notion that this external thing is going to fill you, and I just want to encourage you to fill self, and just really to be proud of yourself for where you are, what you've done, where you've come from, and how far you've come, right? There's a lot of pride that can be taken from that, because you've like kind of, in a lot of ways, you beat the odds, right? So I'm gonna leave you with that part from him first, right? But circling back to something he could never have said to you. Hey, look, we did go full circle. Shit, I should have just said it. I'm sorry. What was it? Yeah. Just want you to do what you need to be happy. And he wouldn't have been able to say anything remotely close to that because he wasn't happy himself. So how was he supposed to tell you to do what makes you happy when he doesn't even know what the hell makes him happy? Like he's so he's literally so lost in the sauce. I know I've said it before. I'm saying it, he's lost in the sauce. That's how this guy feels. Completely freaking lost in the sauce, right? So, okay, so but he wants you to continue doing what makes you happy, but I'm getting this concern that there's an external search for something that fills you internally, and what that portion is, according to him, according to spirit here, that internal portion that is missing is like self-love and being proud of yourself. And I do want you to know that this energy is coming forward as very proud of you for overcoming the odds and for doing well despite having to do it on your own. Okay? Like you didn't have handouts. You didn't have some nest egg or some security blanket or anyone to rely on that could help you in a meaningful way. I do feel there's emotional support coming in from mom. I'll give you that. Okay, big time emotional support. I'll give you that. But besides that, you're on your own on this, and everything you've done is a testament to what you've done and the hard work you've put into it to get to where you are right now. And there's a lot to be said about that. There's a lot to be proud of for yourself, for your achievements there. Okay, so he is expressing that and expressing pride in you for that. Now that he can see it and he's no longer cloudy minded, and he kind of can see things for what they are and smell and see the trees and the roses and stop and smell them and stuff. Again, be more present, right? Because this is really bizarre because I don't feel like he's physically out of the picture. I just feel like he's emotionally and mentally out of the picture. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because he feels like he's there, but he's not there. Like for a significant chunks, right? And so that's kind of a weird thing to process for me because I'm like, okay, what is that supposed to mean? And I'm starting to take form. I'm starting to kind of get the picture, especially as he's being a little bit more blunt with me, which is nice because he's starting off like a little guarded, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. But anyway, so all right, cool. So please know, absolutely very, very proud of you for what you've accomplished. Like you got a degree, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like you got it done. It's exactly how that came in. And you didn't have scholarships, you didn't have nest egg, didn't have like some not like full, you didn't have like a full ride or anything like that. Like you worked for every little piece of it, you fought tooth and nail and you got it. And you are where you are because of that. So that's like kudos to you on that, and just know that this gentleman is coming forward as proud of you and able to say that now, even though he would have never been able to say that. In fact, In fact, I don't think he did say it to you, even though you achieved this when he was here. So there's that. Okay, there's that. Further testament to here we are. Okay, all right. So, I forget. I'm looking at you in the face, right? And you're looking at the side of my head.
Yes.
So I have to fix that. I really have to fix that. I'm gonna figure something out, guys. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hopefully this will be the last reading so someone on Zoom gets this out of my head. Okay. But anyway, okay, cool. So I'm glad that makes sense. So that's kind of what it really feels like is missing right here. Because there is a search externally for something that needs to be filled internally, and it's self-love, and it's just be proud of yourself. You deserve it. You worked your behind off, and that's amazing. Like there's a big kudos to you for that. Okay, so be proud of that. It's okay to be proud of that. It's not arrogant. Be proud of that. Be proud of your hard work. No one can take that from you. You know. So that's really this is interesting. So I do want to acknowledge the fact that spirit changes when they leave human form, right? Most of us go through the automatic process of dropping human baggage and radiating more love and all that light and all that good stuff. I don't think this gentleman's any exception to that. And what's interesting is that I do get that he's bringing you feelings, like he's bringing you like love emotions, like he's bringing you feelings that I'm just being told to have you sit and like open up your feeling space to feel him, just your emotions. Allow your emotions to feel him, and it's not going to feel like he did, it's going to feel like he is now. So it's like much more loving, much more, it's like kind of the stuff that you may have been hungry for, he wants to bring to you after the fact. So maybe just like sit and like close your eyes and should I do this for everybody? All right, maybe when you play this back, just sit, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, clear out your. This is for your playback later. Just clear,
Yeah. Okay.
clear out. You don't have to do this now because it's awkward meditating in front of people. Trust me, I do it every day. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, clear out all the stress, everything. Just breathe out all your stress and drama and all the worries. Breathe in love, energy. Just kind of like get to like a base chill moment, and then ask your family to come close to you. You ask them by name, please come close to me and interact with my feelings and interact with my physical and my emotional bodies. Get as close to me as possible and interact with me in a meaningful way. Help me feel you being here with me, being present with me at this moment, and help me feel what you feel for me now.
Okay.
Let's give future you some time. That's all that was. Okay, cool. All right. Let's give future you some time to do that exercise and feel that. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. Because I do think he wants to show you directly, and I'm not going to be able to relay that to you because you have to have that personal experience yourself. So I do think he wants to show you that, and I do think that other people, by doing that exercise, are going to be able to feel things by watching this as well. So that's kind of cool. So thank you, Spirit, for doing that. Appreciate that. Is he the D name?
D?
D as in David?
No.
Okay. I don't know where that just came in at. So I don't know. Either names are broken or we're misplacing them, but life goes on. Okay, I think according to when I asked him what the most important things were, it was that you knew he loved you, which he tried to present in different ways, and that, you know, the pride in like helping you to be proud of yourself, because I think there's some. The only reason they bring that up over and over again is if there's some sort of hiccup there, generally speaking. So besides that, is there anything that you're wondering or like what you were hoping for?
Basically, I just want to make sure, like, I knew that he was around me because I don't know.
Yeah, and he didn't give me. And when I asked him like how you showing that you're around her, he's like, do this exercise. Like he's like, I want her to feel me emotionally because like, and I don't like. I'm not getting your lights flickered. I'm not getting your door slamming. I'm not getting your blinds moved. I'm not getting tingles. I'm not getting. He didn't give me anything. I want her to feel how I feel for her now. Like that's literally how he wants to do it. So literally to know he's around you, just rewind and do that little exercise. It's very powerful, very simple. Just do a little exercise and ask him to interact with you because he wants to do it himself. And I'm not going to be able to bring you something that shows he is. Besides him saying, okay, yeah, hey, she lives alone. She did this. You know, like just rattling off the checklist of some of what's going on right now in the snapshot right now. Some of that, but besides that, generally speaking, like he didn't give me a hey, this is how I'm here, which you know how spirit almost every single time I'm asking that, which is where we got to that exercise. I'm like, how are you showing up?
Yeah.
How are you showing up around here? He's like, have her do this. That wasn't the answer to my question, but I don't think he was very simple in life either, right? So to be fair,
not so much.
so I think he wants you to feel it yourself. So, and that's different, right? But everybody's different. So, but he's definitely got his own way of doing things. I will say that. I would definitely say that. Got me saying and doing things that I've never done on live stream, right? Like just led everyone through a freaking exercise so they could feel their spirits, you know what I mean? So but that's very beautiful notion. And I hope that by playing this back later and looking at it and getting to that spot and even rewinding and doing that spot over and over again a couple of times, that you'll be able to really experience that because that's you. So yeah, kind of addressed it, not really. To the best of my ability, we addressed that though.
Oh, I know.
You know? So anyway, alrighty. Well, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sam, for being on here. Hope this helped you. Yeah, God bless you. Light and love. People are already sending you light and love. I think they already knew. We got some psychics in our room. But definitely appreciate you. And hopefully by playing this back later, like more will make sense. I'm sure it will. And yeah, and that exercise will work for you because that's cool. I haven't had spirit lead me on an exercise saying, "Hey, have them feel me themselves." But I'm here for it. Whatever they want to do. Well, I'm gonna leave you that with one blessings. Have a good night, Sam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for following along and hope this helps you out.
Thank you.
Of course. Bye. Bye, Sophia. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna jump off and go over to I'm gonna go jump over to Joe James's live stream for a little bit and see what's going on over there, and then I'll go check that out, guys. More blessings. Catch you all on the next one. Thank you so much for being here.